Hello everybody, this is Michelle with Mr. and Mrs. Walker's Designs. I'm just coming on here to show you some journals that I've been making. I am going to be able to have the opportunity to put some journals and some notepads in a brick and mortar store in our downtown. So I made 7 journals. 4 will be going in at a time. That's all the display will hold. But I just wanted to come on and show you what they look like and give you a flip through on one of them. So let's just go ahead and get started. This is one here. I'll turn it so you can get the whole. These journals are our traveler notebook style, and let me tell you how big they are. They are 5 1/4 by 10. So they're just a little bit skinnier than I think your typical traveler's notebook style, but they are a little bit taller. So here's the purple and green one. That's the back side. And they just have a wrap closure. The wrap is made out of recycled clothing, and it is just sewn into the back of the journal. So I'll set that one aside for now. Here's another one. There's the back. Again, it's just a wrap closure. Again, it has recycled clothing closure. There's another one. Again, recycled clothing closure sewn into the back. They're all made pretty much the same way. All of them have recycled clothing, or one is a pillow sham. I'll get to that in a minute. This is the only one that I didn't have any black clothing, so this one is just some fabric that I had. Butterfly. And on these, they are just elastic. They are removable, one removable signature. It's 32 pieces of paper that gives you 128 sides. And then I covered it with some lace on the edge. It's this one. And this one is it's a recycled pillow sham, is what this one is. And the covers are actually made from upholstery samples or fabric samples that I obtained from the same store that I'm going to be selling them in. Okay, so I guess we'll just start with this one. Let me make sure I'm in frame. Yeah, okay. Make sure I stay in frame. I'm going to sit down. I've been standing a lot today. I can't really stand much longer. So, okay. So we'll just do a quick flip through. Since these are going in a store that probably most people don't know what junk journals are to begin with, I did put a little sheet in the front pocket with some suggested uses for junk journals. So I've just got a book page die cut here with some book die cut, fussy cut butterflies, and some have birds. This is from an art book. This is just some nice stationery or printer paper. The tab, stationery, some like bond paper stationery with washi on this edge. You probably, if you've watched my other flip throughs of the spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge, I also had this paper right here in those as well. These are made almost the same way. More stationery. I just edged this flip out with some scrapbook paper. This is from a vintage Ace Hardware catalog. Some really nice graph paper. This has a pocket. The pocket here. Writing paper. Nice paper. Like it's got like flex in it, like stationery. This was like from a Smashbook ephemera pack. So all of these will be a little different. Scrapbook paper. This just has a tuck at the top with some pictures that I've cut out from catalogs or magazines or books. This is from a Saturday Evening Post. A little journal card. And then I've got some paper that I stained on the back. Some ledger paper. Parchment. This is from an art book. This is quilting paper piecing foundation paper. This is like what you would actually put the quilt pieces on to do paper piecing. I like it because it's thin. It's almost like a tracing paper. Writing paper. This is some vintage music. This was the back of the book on this side, and then I used some recycled clothing to do tabs to hold the pocket. The pocket on this side, hold it closed. Graph paper. It's that clean room paper I used in my other journals. This was a book about the Rocky Mountains, different places along the railroad, I believe, in the Rocky Mountains. That's what that is. It's just some nice cardstock with a pocket and a little vintage advertisement. Writing paper. This paper right here is from a book that teaches you how to make letters different ways. So I thought that was really cool. Some notepad, some yellow lined paper, some small graph paper, scrapbook paper. I just edged it with some ledger. This is just some scrapbook paper that I turned up to make pockets. And this is just a scrapbook paper with an edge punch at the bottom. Some stained paper that I stained. This is the part of a notepad or stationery. A hymnal page. This is from a vintage botanical book. In the middle of the signature, and you see it's just elastic, and so this can be all taken out, rearranged, other papers put in if the person would like to do that. There's the other side of that hymnal, other side of the stationery paper. Stained paper, scrapbook paper, some edging. Here is the other side of that scrapbook paper that's turned up to have pockets. This is a book page image, and I just put it through my embosser. This is some fabric from a skirt, and then I just added a little safety pin with some beads at the top. Scrapbook paper, that's the back of the scrapbook paper, or the front actually. This is the back. This is the front. And then just randomly I put in my little verse that I like to put on a lot of my journals and other things that I make. Graph paper, the yellow paper, writing paper, the notepad paper, And here's the other side of that piece of paper that shows you how to write letters different ways. Student writing paper. Here's the other side of that nice cardstock. It has a pocket. It's decorated the bottom. Here's the other side of that Rocky Mountain railroad scenery. The clean room paper. Graph paper. Here is the other side of that vintage music. Pocket. Again, it is closed with a piece of clothing. That's actually a little piece of elastic that was in a blouse. Writing paper. Got foundation paper piecing paper. Art book. Parchment paper. Ledger paper. And then this is just the back of some scrapbook paper, and I have a paper clip, altered paper clip with my Made with Love dangle charm, and with some of that skirt material at the top. And then this is just an envelope. Some of you may have seen this. I did these envelopes a couple weeks ago. It's just smushed paper envelopes with markers and inks, and then I decoupaged over the top of that with some napkin. There's another pocket with a journaling tag, the card, writing paper, that really nice graph paper. We got a pocket here for other stuff. Just the other side of that vintage catalog. The really nice stationery paper. Here is the other side of that Christ is Risen paper. There's clouds on it. It's really pretty. Bond paper. Parchment paper. And then we have a pocket at the back. I've just included a little tag that has some stained paper on the back. Little rabbit on the front. And then this is the other side of that art, or it's an art book. And at the back I just have a pocket, some stained index cards that I made, and then just a tag so they can write their name on, and then my information. And then that's it. And then there's the back. Okay, so they all pretty much look like that. Just set this one aside. So I'll just open up each one so you can see basically what they look like on the inside covers. So it's just an upholstery sample, like I said, with scrapbook paper card, scrapbook card stock on the inside. So here is the altered paper clip on this one. This is, again, the recycled clothing with a little safety pin dangle. So yeah, they're pretty much the same throughout. There's the butterfly one. That's what it looks like on the inside. Little bird on this one. There's the back. There's an altered paper clip on this one. The rest of these do have the music has tabs like this. This is like off of the cuff of a Western, kind of like a Western women's shirt. It's edging on this with the little paper clip, a safety pin. So there's that one. There's this one. This one's like a desert, what I call a desert or Navajo theme. It's the inside of this one, really pretty. To me, it makes me think of a sunset. Bird on the inside of this one. Here's the back of this. There's this altered paper clip with the envelope. And this again off of clothing. And a little dangle or the safety pin beads. There's the inside of that one. There's this one. This one has beautiful, I believe I got this at Hobby Lobby. I did cut some of this apart for other projects, but I left it whole for the spine on this. I just love the way this looks on the front. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. I love this paper. This is the only piece I had. I don't even know. I think I got it at a flea market, so I don't even know what brand it is. But it is so pretty. There's the back. Clip an envelope for this one. And here is the safety pin edge on that. And again, here is the cuff, part of a cuff, shirt cuff to close that pocket. So there's that one. And then the last one is the purple and green. And it's got the beautiful crocheted lace on the spine. And then this is what this looks like. This beautiful butterfly embossed pattern going down the side of the butterfly on the pocket. This is the back. Here is this altered paper clip and envelope. And a decoupaged paper napkin on. And here is the edging, again, recycled clothing with a safety pin beads. And here's the middle of this one. Okay, so that is all of them. I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you're in the Fort Smith, Arkansas area, Van Buren is actually where I live. They will be in a shop downtown. I'm not going to say the name of the shop because I didn't ask permission to do that yet, but I'll just say that they do sell upcycled, recycled clothing, and so that's one reason they liked the idea of the junk journals, because it's along the same lines as what they make. So anyway, so you'll know it if you're in this area. So that is all the journals that I have to show you today, and I appreciate you watching. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and hopefully in the near future I'll be showing you some more journals or whatever I may be making, get my hands in. So I hope you have a good evening, and God bless, and we'll talk to you later. Bye bye.